Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today I would like to show you what I've done at my little home data center to try to reuse the heat that it generates, because I have a data center at my home and I live in an area where you need to heat your houses at winter. But when you have a data center that produces a lot of heat, it's really waste just to throw that out. So I have done different, kind of mostly one thing to keep the heat during the winter. During the summer it's not a problem, we don't need heat during summer, so at that time the heat is more of a problem, but in winter it's actually pretty good to have. So I would like to show you what's going on in there. First, right behind me or right in front of me, I have a pipe, and that goes the server room in here. All the servers are here and most of them are off right now. I just did another server video, so this one is on as well, but they're on a standby. But servers has the thing that they draw in air from the front and sucks it through the server and heats it up and blows it out on the back. So behind of the servers is where the heat is, and in front of them is where they like to have cold air. And that I'm trying to use here, and I'm trying to do so that the servers don't blow the air too much around. I put some insulation up here. It's kind of temporarily, but it actually works pretty good. And I've done the same thing in the corners. Put some styrofoam, some flexible material there. I have some in the window too, but that's not really for heating. That's actually to keep the sun out. The sun is very low here now, and it's mostly a problem during the winter. Oh, sorry, the summer. Having sun shining in on the black surfaces in front of the servers, something you don't want. So let's go. And I have this door here with black styrofoam material that I put up. It's very flexible, and I'm able to make a door out of it, so I can very fast take this down when I have to go in here. Let's climb in here, and yeah, there's the back side of all the servers, and there's not a lot of room in here, but I have a big fan blowing here. It's up there, and it is controlled. I'm not really using that control very much, but it can be installed in a way so that it actually turns down the fan speed at a different temperature and stuff like that. And there's a measuring device there, and the measuring is done inside of the fan. Yeah, and the fan, it should move 400 square meters of air an hour. And up here I have a thermometer, and it shows that the temperature in here is 31.9 degrees Celsius. And the thermometer is actually from the old system that I had installed in here, which I am planning to use again. But yeah, out here it's considerably colder. I think it's probably about 20 degrees Celsius. But during the summer there's different problems, namely with the heat. So let's go and see what that is all about. It's dreadful weather outside. We'll see how much we can see. Down here I have an air intake for the server room, and just put a fish net on top of it. And during the summer, this is where the server room draws its cold air. This place is always in the shadow, so it's pretty good for that. I'll just, now that I have it, shake this. And put it back on. But right now, when I actually like the heat inside of the house, I'm not interested in using this at all. So let's see what I've done. I would have liked to put this one on, but yeah, I have to do some exchanging of pipes. I got some new pipes to put in the system, which will be better than that one I have down there right now. But yeah, it's not weather for it right now. But this pipe comes from the server room, and the fan is blowing the air through here. And this is a muffler. Its only job is to make sure that the noise from the server room and the noise of the flowing air isn't too bad. And the line goes this way and it goes into the house. This is like a front room from the house, and there's no heating in here. And here it comes out. It's not very prettily. I haven't made it very pretty. There's really room for improvement there. But there is nice hot air coming out of it. And I just cheated. I put on a thermometer, and the air coming out of there is right now 29 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave that up there. But during the summer where it's really hot, and if I'm doing something important and worthwhile in the data center, I have an extra fan here that I'm actually able to put on here like that, and not only blow air but also suck air in, and that increases the amount of air that I can get through there by quite a lot. And this is part of the summer project. The idea is to use this fan to blow the cold air into the server room from the outside. I've actually been looking for that thing. Not sure I bought it, but actually there it is. Heating the house, not the entire house, but some of the house from the data center. It's pretty cold and cozy in here. And right now the temperature is 21.1 degrees inside and 5.2 outside. The wood stove is working, and the heat pump is working, and the data center is working. It's kind of a combination, and should it be too cold, I can always turn on more servers. Yeah, that was a small video of how I am trying to reuse the heat from the data center inside the house, which really works. When I have the heat turned off during the weekdays, and I get up here Friday 4 o'clock, the temperature in the house is very often about 8 to 12 degrees Celsius, and that's a lot better than 2 degrees Celsius, I can tell you that. It's much easier to start heating the house when it's not that cold. I have I have arrived here when the temperature in the house was only 2 degrees, and you're not really able to do anything to work in an environment that is 2 degrees and go around with your jacket inside. It's just weird. This is what the door to the behind of the server room looks like when it's closed. The styrofoam rubber material is closing it off, and it's really muffling the sound well as well. So there's not as much noise here when the door is closed or the pieces are in place. Thank you for watching my video. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again. Have a really nice day. Bye bye.